Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Welcome once more to another video podcast of PNT Live. I am your hostess, Alex Mayers. Now, this morning we are going to talk about mainstream entertainment industry fans acting completely inappropriately on Martin Luther King Day. But before we get started, and while I'm bringing up everything that I need to in order to discuss what I want to discuss on today's podcast, I hope that you all are having a wonderful morning and a wonderful week. As soon as I'm done with this podcast, I'm probably going to go for a run because I'm still doing my marathon training. So just give me a moment while I find this account that sent me an incredibly rude tweet. And this tweet appears to have been posted either by the celebrity himself or his fan. And I'm talking about the celebrity known as Todd Bridges. And the tweet was just so rude, but I do want to document it because I'm going to have to make an entire podcast specifically about Todd Bridges' activity over the years due to just my being concerned about another public figure known as Spencir Bridges. Spencir Bridges is not a minor. He's an adult. He's a public figure listed on IMDb. And I just have the strangest feeling that throughout his life, he's going to encounter problems due to his father. So I'm just going to outline all of it. That way, Spencir Bridges' mother can properly counsel her son as he encounters issues due to his father, Todd Bridges. All right, now just give me a moment while I find this account. The account name is Big Game 731-53098. And on Martin Luther King Day, I want to read to you what this person said directly to me, apparently in defense of Todd Bridges. Now, I've never tweeted this account before. I have never met Todd Bridges before, the public figure and the actor. I'm very surprised that a fan of an African American man would have said what they said to me. But then again, there has been a rumor throughout Hollywood that Todd Bridges does not exactly like being an African American male. Over the years, he's dated very few African American females. He appears to have lightened his skin, strangely, over the years. Or he could have the same affliction as Michael Jackson. That's unclear. But let's see. Where is that tweet? All right. And this was without a doubt directly to me because they also posted a photograph of me, an old photograph from when I was still active in the adult entertainment industry. Actually, this was a time in which I realized that I was not just an adult actress. I was a sex trafficking victim. It's taken me years to rebuild my life in a healthy way away from the adult entertainment industry. I do not make a dime from that world, and I haven't since the year 2010. I try my best to help other women who want to restart their lives, and I try my best to reveal the truth of the dangers linked to organized crime and abuse, namely sex trafficking in that industry. But this is what a fan of Todd Bridges said to me on Martin Luther King Day. The sad thing about you say so many things that are not true, but you got kicked out of the porn biz because you were giving people STD, and you sold your body and lost that job because clients said that you had BO, body odor. Monica Foster, yeah, we know your porn name. Well, it's no secret I've never hidden my porn name. When I decided to go by my legal name, Alexandra Mayers, everybody knew what my porn name was. In fact, more people knew the name Monica Foster than Alexandra Mayers. But I sure as hell hope that it was not Todd Bridges actually operating this account, because if so, I have a solid lawsuit against him. He said I gave people STDs. That's not true. He said that I lost my job in porn. No, I quit. I left, and I was stalked, harassed, and chased, consequently after, for telling the truth about my experiences of abuse within that world. The only person who's not saying things that are not true, fan of Todd Bridges or Todd Bridges yourself, is you. Now, that wasn't all that they said. They also said, the same way you stalk people and keep trashing them, you are just as bad as them. You talk a good game, but you are just as evil as they say you are. You can hide behind this name, but Monica Foster, we know all about you, and you're disgusting, and you can't even be a porn girl and a prostitute. Well, why would I want to be a porn girl or a prostitute when I work an everyday job? Every day. I actually, as of current, am employed by 3 companies. Companies that have nothing to do with the adult entertainment industry, by the way. But this is what was said to me by a fan of Todd Bridges, or Todd Bridges himself, on Martin Luther King Day. And I just want to make that clear, and I want everyone to know what kind of person this individual is. Then they posted another tweet utilizing my photograph from when I was a trafficking victim. And they wrote, I wonder what was in your mouth before you gave this man an STD. Well, I did not give the individual in that picture an STD. And again, if it's actually Todd Bridges who wrote this, it's lawsuit time. I reported all of these tweets to Twitter. This individual also has been harassing others who have expressed that they are victims of domestic violence. Yeah. So that's what's really going on with mainstream Hollywood on social media. Black males either coercing their fans or pretending to be their own fan, targeting black females who they've never met on Martin Luther King Day, telling them that they spread STDs when that's not true. But that's what I guess Todd Bridges is about, and we'll continue with him.